And welcome back. Naturalist Dan Hodges is here from the Johnny Appleseed Metro Parks District, and today we're talking ticks.
Yeah, you know, I brought some of my very good friends in to see us.
I'm glad.
I have actually several of them here. I took a little cloth and drug it through a trail in one of the prairies, and came up with several. Because now's the time. I mean, ticks are here. They're out there right now. Ticks are really interesting animals.
If you say so.
But no, so they obviously are very small, and they're feeding on blood. And they'll only, I mean, the males are only going to have two meals in their entire life, which could be more than 2 years.
Wow.
So like they live a long time, and it's a waiting game for them, right? So they're just trying to see if they can be in the right place at the right time for somebody to walk by, and they can grab hold. We got a couple of ticks in the area. The main one, though, is the American dog tick. That's this one here. And the female here looks, I love this, like this light color here. It's pretty easy to recognize. They're relatively large ticks, too. There are some others here in Ohio that we don't really see a lot around here. Those can be some of the more, the ones that cause more problems, like Lyme disease is the black-legged tick. We'll get the black-legged tick soon, but I haven't seen a lot of that around here.
Good.
It's the American dog tick. And they're really fascinating. So what they'll do, so here, I got one here. Let me show you this. So here we go. I got myself a little tick here, and I like to give it to you. Here you go. Let me hand it to you. Hold out your hand. You can do it.
Is it feeding time?
It's not. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he fell.
So there we go. It's not that crazy. Like, I mean, ticks are a nuisance, folks, but it's not like it's the devil, you know what I mean? It's not gonna chase you around. They're not dropping out of trees. They're waiting on the grass for you to walk by, and they just want to give you a hug, maybe a kiss, maybe they want to suck your blood. I mean, come on. But this guy right here, right now he's just kind of in a period of waiting. So he's just gonna figure out that he's on a host, and then eventually he'll crawl around. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, he's moving up my arm.
A lot of times they move, well, almost all the time they move up, and so he's going to start at your ankles and move up higher. If you find him in your hair, that's because he came from.
Okay, I don't want him getting too far up now.
That's the thing with ticks. They're pretty easy to remove if you get them at the right time, right? So if they're still crawling, grab them. I usually take a little piece of Scotch tape, and then you put them in the tape. And now, especially if you've pulled one out of your skin, now I have the tick. Tick can't go anywhere. It's not going to do anything. And if I should come down with some sort of symptoms that make me feel questionable, I can get this tick tested, and I can figure out, you know, if this thing is going to cause me any problems. You're going to find a lot of ticks. They're out there. But I just need you to spend a little time, first in preparation, and second in just checking yourself over. Right? So there's great chemicals that we can use. Permethrin is something that you put on your clothing that keeps, it's like an insecticide that binds to your clothing. I can't remember the other one. I always forget it. My wife makes fun of me. But another chemical that's going to keep, like a repellent. DEET doesn't do as much as the pyrethrin or something like that. Anyway, those chemicals are going to keep the ticks off of you. Tuck your pants into your socks. Tuck your shirt into your pants. You look silly, but then you don't have ticks later on. And then when you're done, here, you can hold that up. When you're done, check yourself over just a little bit. Check your hair and behind your ears. Check your neck, your armpits, your groin, your ankles, behind your knees. And really, I mean, use a pair of tweezers and pull them out. But it's not that complicated. Ticks are out there. We can be prepared for them, and we can be prepared to remove them if we should find them later.
Everything you've ever wanted to know about ticks and more. And we'll be back with more right after this.